Future and like.
Now.
Okay? Instead of saying what is the weather like, what is it like? What is the weather going to be like on the weekend? How would you answer, Gun?
It's going
It's probably going to be hot and temperature is rising.
It's probably going to be so hot.
Yeah.
Okay? All right? You got it? Okay. And then I can say, oh, really? If you're talking to someone in America, in Boston or in New York, not Florida, you say, oh, really? It's cold and snowy here. It's cold and snowy here. Okay? So somebody can ask you, what is the weather like in Thailand there? Or what's the weather in Thailand now? Okay? You can say, oh, it's so hot and sunny. Say, oh, really? It's cold and snowy over here. Okay? So there and here. Okay. Why do we need to know about the weather? Why is the weather very important? Sometimes it decides what activity you can do. For example, if it is going to be rainy, maybe you stay home. Maybe you don't go to the movie. Maybe you don't go to visit your friend. Okay? So you can say, oh, it's cool today. Let us go to a movie. Or let us go on a picnic. Okay? And then if I say, okay, let's go to a movie, and you want really to go to a movie, what do you say? How you answer?
Please
You accept?
again, please.
Huh?
Repeat it again, please.
No, if I say, let's go to a movie, it's very nice today. Okay, what would you answer? You really want to go to a movie?
I really want to go. Yes. Okay, of course.
Okay.
Why not? Sure, why not?
Okay. Or first you say, oh, that sounds great.
Sounds good. Sounds great.
That sounds good idea. That sounds a good idea. Or that sounds great. Let's go. Okay? All right? Okay. Give me some examples about what's he like, what is she like, what's your mom like, what's your anything like. Ask questions to ma'am. You want to ask her a question about what is somebody like. Ask about her mom, her dad, her boyfriend.
What is your boyfriend like?
Oh, really?
No? Your boyfriend is no?
You have boyfriend.
Ask about,
What is your mother like? What is your mother like?
what's your, in conversation try to say mom, but of course in writing you say mother, okay? But when you talk, you better say, what's your mom like? Ma'am, what's your mom like?
What's your mother like?
Yeah, okay. My mom is very kind. My mom is caring person.
Okay, my mom is kind and a good aunt.
And good heart. Okay, very good. Okay. So what is anything like? You talk about personality, about behaves, about character. Okay. If you want to know about physical description about her mom, how do you say it? What does your mom look like? Okay, what does your mom look like?
She's quite. She's quite fat. and she's tall, about around 145 centimeters.
Okay. Okay. No need to repeat. She is. You can say she is a little chubby and short. Okay? A little chubby and short. Okay? All right. Sometimes you find another question about like, which is instead of what, we say what she like. I know you wanted to learn about like very
Yes.
much,
I
right?
always confused.
Always confused. Okay. If we ask with what is she like and what does she look like? Sometimes somebody asks you, how? How does she look like? Don't write now. Try to understand first. If somebody asks you, how does she look like? It is the same like,
What does she
huh? It is the same like. What does she look like? Yes?
I'm not sure.
What does she look like?
How does she look?
Like, it's the same message. What's she like? It's the same.
No, what she like, we ask about
The
behavior, character. But
What does she look
like, we ask about physical description.
About physical. What
Physical.
does she look?
What does she look like? We ask about
Like.
physical description. Okay, but sometimes they ask you, how does she look?
How does she look like?
No, look only, without like.
How does
How does she
How
look?
does she look?
So this one is about the same physical, or is it talk about the physical or the behavior?
About physical too. But the difference, how does she look? I'm asking for brief. I don't want the details. When you say what does she look like, you're curious, you want to know details about the person, how she looked like. Okay? But if I say, how does she look? You can say, oh, she looks cute. That's it. You don't need to give more description. Okay? So, what is she like? Ask about nature, behave, character. Okay? What does she look like? Ask about physical description, details, a little bit. How does she look? We ask about physical description, brief. Just tell me something about it. Okay?
How does she look?
How does she look?
แต่ไม่ต้องรายละเอียดเยอะแค่สั้น
She looks cute. Okay, yeah, that's it.
ถ้าเบื่อ
Something like that.
เขาบอกว่าโอเคสวยสมาร์ทแค่นี้ไม่สั้นเกิดบ้างเกิด
We can say about, oh, somebody bought a car, say from the new Suzuki or whatever, and you don't like the shape of the car. And somebody asks you, did you see John's car? John's new car? You say, yeah, I saw it. How does it look? How does it look? Oh, it looks ugly. I don't like this shape of car. Okay? So you can say this is also answer about how does it look. You can say about the car, about a person, a lady, a man. Okay?
But briefly, right?
Huh?
But briefly.
Briefly.
Yeah.
Yes. Just one thing. He didn't say, oh, it's red and long and whatever. He said, oh, it's just ugly. I didn't like it. Okay?
Okay.
You can ask also about what? Ask some question. Ask some questions about what and how. What Janyawa? Yeah. Ask somebody in the class, not me. Ask somebody in the class. Choose one and ask. Yeah. Okay, Pam, you ask her.
What's your name again, please? Sorry. Min, how does Eddy like? Sorry, how does Eddy look? How does Eddy look?
Very cute. I give you answer, okay? He looks.
And too smart and
Oh! Very good. Okay, ask Gia, please. Another, not what, different than,
Person.
yeah.
What does the class, business class, look like?
No, not look like. What does the business class like? What is the business class like?
What does the business class like?
No, not what does. What is?
Oh,
What is the business class like?
what is the business class like?
it's really fun.
Huh?
It's really fun.
It is very,
Very fun.
very funny class. Okay. It's funny and interesting and helpful. Okay. And pleasant. You can use many things, not only one word. Okay. Okay. Okay, got it? When you ask about nature of something, you say what is. If you ask about looks, what does. Okay? All right. Oh, do you want to ask the? Use any of